Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Westerns Warmup. This is Manu on the WCC YouTube channel. Today, I am joined by Zerui Cheng. He is the fastest 3x3 solver in all of Northern California and just recently entered the top 100 worldwide. Hello, Zerui. Welcome to the WCC YouTube channel. Please introduce yourself for the audience.
Hi, my name is Zerui, and I'm from Bay Area, and I'm like 12 years old, and I just started middle school.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's very exciting. Thanks for being on, Zuri. So let's start the interview with it's a pretty basic question. How did you get started in speed cubing? Like, how old are you when you started, and what kind of motivated you to start solving?
So like when I was like 7, I was watching this Chinese show called Super Brain, and I saw like people just like cubing there. It was like I found it like very cool, so I just started like trying myself, and I found it like very fun, so I just continued like cubing. Yeah.
Yeah, totally makes a lot of sense. On a Chinese show, okay. How fast were those solvers that you were watching?
It was like in like 2020, like 2022 and 21. So like they weren't as good, but they were like 10 seconds and like 12 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean that's still that's like decently fast. Although you're way faster than
Yeah,
this.
that's like a long time ago though.
Yeah, yeah. One thing that I think that's really cool is you got fast really fast. At least to me, it felt like it was really fast. Cause those people might remember. I used to live in the Bay Area, and I remember like I had never heard about you, and then at some point I'm like, man, I keep hearing about this kid Zuri. Like he's really good, and then like you just kept getting better and better. And just a couple of weeks ago, you got 589 average and entered the top 100. So did you like practice a lot? Was there like anything special you did?
I mean, like I was just like going on like Cube Station. Like it was like I used like the online cube and like I connected it, so like I started like practicing my solutions, and I also like watched like videos of solutions from like Maddie and sometimes Ehane, cause like Maddie had like those like very good solutions like in the start like X crosses and stuff. So I like I watched like his solves and like learned stuff from him, and I also practice like mainly like look ahead to like eliminate pauses, but like not a lot of last layers, so I just keep locking up. So I'm practicing it right now.
Okay, okay. Would you say so? What is like the good part of your solves? Do you think that your look ahead is really good compared to other people? Do you think like your algorithm knowledge is really good? Your inspection is really good?
I think it's like mainly my look ahead, like not really turning, but like my usually look ahead and my solutions are good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you mean like your efficiency, like you're solving pairs like relatively with like, low move count?
Yeah, like especially like the first two pairs.
Okay, wow. How much do you see in inspection? Do you like always see cross plus one or cross plus two?
I always see cross plus one, but like I need to I'm like I want to get it to like 12 moves or less. So
Hmm.
like sometimes I can't see two pairs, but
Hmm.
usually I get one pair. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, even if sometimes you don't get both pairs, do you at least like can you like track where the second pair kind of ends up being?
Yeah, when I like just start the solve, I already memorized the first pair. So
Hmm.
when I'm doing the first pair, I could see the second pair, and like
Mm.
when I'm doing the second pair, I see like the third and like the fourth pair.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, yeah, so very like fluid look ahead to avoid pausing. That's actually really impressive because I think when I started solving, and I think what a lot of kids do is they just want to turn as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But then you end up like pausing and stuff like that. So how did you train your look ahead so much?
So like it's mainly coming from like how much I plan. Like if I plan like just cross, then like I have to like put my TPS to very slow just to see
Mm.
first pair. But, like if I plan like one pair, then like I have way more time to see the second pair. So like I don't need to put my TPS to like that slow.
Okay. Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Just like lower your TPS and like get more efficient. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say like your like average TPS like over a bunch of solves is?
I say like around like 9 to 10 because like my
Really?
solution, yeah, it's
Wow, that's really really impressive. What about F12 only? Do you know if it how good it is for F12?
no, I don't know, probably like 7 to 8, but like I definitely have faster TPS on last layer.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because everybody like drills the algorithms. That's a really impressive. So I recently got a smart cube, and I've just been like playing around with it. And on CS Timer, it will tell you like how fast you're doing some of your algs. And even like my last layer algs, only like occasionally am I getting to like 7 TPS. So your F2L at 7 TPS is really really impressive to me. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
What about like last layer? Was there anything like special you do for last layer, or do you just do like OLL, PLL?
I just like do it, but like I pause way too much during last layer and I just like lock up a lot. So like I'm
Mm.
training that right now.
Okay. What are you doing to kind of train these how to get rid of these lockups?
So like I practice LSL out or last slot last layer.
Hmm. Okay. Like you just have like CS timer like generate like last slot last layer or something.
Yeah, like yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, that sounds really exciting. Do you think that's like the worst part of your solve, like the part that needs most improvement?
Yeah, I think like my episodes are around like 3.5 to like 3.8, but like my last layer sometimes get to like 3 seconds. Like
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be around like 2.5, but it's just like not very consistent.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I think I heard a long time ago that your F2L should be like, I think like 2/3 of the solve, and then like your last layer should be 1/3 or something like that, 60%.
That's like very hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's I think at your speed it's probably pretty hard. Do you have any plans to like learn like any big algorithm sets like OLCP or even just like some edge control basic ZB stuff?
I just learn like some like 1 or 2 ZBs every day if I have like enough time. And like every 3 days I review so I don't forget the algs. But like I don't really get ZBs a lot in comp, so like when I
Mm.
get it, it's just very good.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of things have to like collect together, or either that, or you have to do like a lot of like edge control and like edge orientation stuff, which I'm sure would slow down your F12 quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Do you think you would ever switch to like full ZB, like using both ZBLS and ZBLL?
Probably not because that's like way too much algorithms. I
Yeah.
mean, I am in middle school, so like it's not like elementary. I have like less time for cubing, but I still
Mm-hmm.
try to like spend more time in cubing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, like you had mentioned, like you just started middle school. What is like different, would you say, and how does that affect how much time you have for cubing?
There's like a lot a lot more homework than
Yeah.
elementary, so like I have like less time for cubing, so like I just sleep later now to like cube more.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Are you finding it hard to kind of balance between your schoolwork and cubing?
Sometimes when I have a lot of homework, I might
Hmm.
like do cubing like just at school some for like some time, or like on the car when I'm going home. So like, I just use like
Hmm.
those like those pieces of time to like cube because like I
Yeah.
don't have like yeah.
No, that's really smart actually. To use like because in the car you kind of can't do anything. It's like too hard to do homework in the car, right?
Yeah,
But it's easy to yeah, pull up Cube Station or whatever and just do cubing.
yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. Um, what are some of your subjects that you like in school?
I like math and like
Yeah.
physics because they're like very interesting.
Physics? You're taking physics in middle school?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, wow, that's really impressive. I studied physics in college. So that's why. Wow, I guess the kids these days, you guys just learn so much new stuff.
I mean the physics are like easy. It's not like very hard. It's just
Sure.
easy.
Sure. No, that's pretty impressive. No, that's awesome. Good to hear. Okay, let's talk a little bit about westerns because that's the whole point. We're leading up to westerns. You're gonna go to westerns this year. In Southern California. It's a long drive. Have you ever been to Southern California before?
I think like one or twice.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like not much.
When did you go and like why were you there? Were you like visiting Disneyland or just hanging out?
I was just like going to like sometimes to like just hang out there. I mean like I think I went to a competition there and like
Hmm.
it was like very fun.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, what are your like But are you like gonna do anything different for practice right before Westerns? I think school is probably still happening right now. So I don't
Yeah, I
know if
haven't.
like anything looks different as you are trying to prepare for Westerns.
I mean, I'm probably gonna do like less like full salts, but like more of, like last layer LSLL and
Mm.
like some like pair planning and look ahead because like I have a school exam like right after Western, so
Okay,
like
yeah.
I need like a lot of time for that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. No, that makes sense to focus on like very specific things rather than just doing like, a ton of solves. That's pretty cool. What are your goals for Westerns? Do you have any goals?
Like I'm trying to get to like one sub six. Like it doesn't have to be PR, but like anything like sub six, like just one round. And then like for the other rounds, I probably want like low six to like mid six, or like more sub six averages. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sub six would be pretty good because there aren't that many competitors who have ever got. Let me quickly check because I have the psych sheet open. I think only six competitors have ever gotten a sub six before. Yeah, only six competitors, and you're fifth on the psych sheet.
Yeah, I
Um,
should get it in like third round, so like I'm secure finals.
Right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing which is different is Westerns is going to be the WCA head-to-head finals. So instead of having everybody do their average of 5, we you know how it is. Like you did it in Davis. Tell me a little bit about that experience. Did you enjoy it?
I only had like four subs because like I DNF'd and I got a 12, so like it was bad. But like, and then I also got like a 6 point like 4, I think, and a 6.6, but like I lost like one of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty fun, but it was just like a lot of nerves.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it your first time like being on like such a big stage like that?
Um, Probably like my second time because my first time was probably in like Westerns like last year.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and that time I almost PR'd. It was like 6.4 average.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember that. That was in Vegas. That was pretty cool. Okay. Um yeah, what are your thoughts on the new format? Do you like the new format? Do you like the old format?
Like, I mean, it does make me pretty nervous. Like, I feel like it's like more fun than the old format, but like, I might not do it just as good. But like, I'll just like try my best to like conquer the nerves.
Yeah, I think for most people that's going to be the hardest thing because most of the time if you get like a bad solve, then it's okay. Like cuz you can always drop one solve. When you're doing the head to head, you have to make sure that every solve is at least kind of okay. It doesn't have to be the best solve you've ever done, but it still needs to be like if you get like a 12, then you're probably going to lose that point, unfortunately. Have you done any practice with like how to like handle like the pressure or like your nerves in any way?
I just like practice right when my hands are like super cold.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
like when my hands are actually cold in the competition, I won't do that bad. And like I just like practice last layer because like that's like the thing that gets
Mm-hmm.
like the most affected when my hands are cold and they're like sticky and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The other thing is like it'll be the last event that we do, which will be on Monday. It'll be Monday afternoon, so it'll be like a whole weekend of cubing across like all the other events. Are you gonna do other events at Westerns too?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like 2x2, one hand, and 4x4 probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, like there's a lot of other events, and then we have to get to 3x3 at the very end. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see like how people do in like the different types of pressure. Recently, Maddie announced his elite cubing initiative for a bunch of like young Americans, and it was very exciting to hear that you were selected as one of the team members. So yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Like, how did you feel when you heard the news?
Like I was like very happy because like I could finally get coaching from like Maddie, and it's like so many people like want that, and like I'm literally getting it for like free, which is yeah, I'm very excited for it. And like I could also meet like other like young kids who are like sub 7. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It seems very exciting. Um, the whole program seems very interesting because we have all of the kids in China who are doing really well, but we didn't really have any of the
Yeah.
American kids. So you might be one of the best American solvers. Who knows?
No, probably Caleb though, cause like
Mm.
Caleb Chen is definitely like very good.
Mm. Yeah, Caleb, he recently won Southeast Champs, which was last week actually. I think he won that with a 530 average. I
Yeah,
think he
he
got
won by like more than 1 second.
yeah, yeah, which is like really impressive. So it's good to see because I've heard that sometimes Caleb is also he used to have a lot of problems with like being nervous. So now I'm glad to see that his nervousness is like getting fixed. Very good to hear. Um yeah, that's very exciting. Tell me a little bit about your 5.89 average that you got in Davis a couple weeks ago. Just like kind of walk me through like your emotions as you were like doing your average.
Like in the first slot, I remember it was like 6.3, I think, or 6.1, but like that slot wasn't too good. I had like a few lockouts, but it could have been like sub six, but like, and the second slot was 585, like that was like decent, and third slot was also decent, and then my fourth slot was like 4.9, which was like crazy, and then like I had a chance for like sub six, and then in the last solve, I just like the nerves didn't get me this time, so like I started like turning very well and had no lockups. And then I got an A perm and I was kind of cooked. But then like I still like executed it very well. So yeah, I got a 560 in the last song.
Yeah, no, that's I didn't realize that you had NA, and NA is so bad, but that's really impressive. Did you know that you were on sub six pace when you got the four?
Yeah, I already knew. I
Okay.
kind of calculated it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you calculated. Well, I yeah, because I have the average open now, and you were right. It's 585 was the second solve, and the third solve was 614. So you basically needed to get a sub six in order to get sub six. And
Yeah.
then 569 is like sub six by quite a lot too. So, that's very impressive. How did you feel
Yeah,
like?
very like
How did you feel like after getting 589? Were you like, oh my goodness, this is like amazing, or were you like, oh
like
yes, finally?
like very excited because like I missed like so many chances. Like I got like 6.3, like two 6.3 averages, one 6.19, and then like two 6.4 averages, but like they were all so close, but like I
Mm,
messed up on the last solve, so I didn't get it. Like I
mm.
was really excited, so like I just like checked my ranking, and like I was like very happy to be back in the top 100.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. I think it's awesome to have. We have so much representation in the top 100 in the West, and I think it's very exciting that we have a young competitor like yourself in the top 100 because Nancy, I think Nancy and Brendan, they're both in high school. Maddie is obviously in college, and Max is older, so it's very exciting. I think you are probably the youngest American in the top 100, which is also like yeah, congrats. Like that's so
As
cool. And
I didn't even realize that.
yeah, which is isn't that very neat? And then I also think I think I introduced this also, but you're also now the fastest solver in NorCal. Like cuz you beat Ethan. Ethan had a 599 also. Um
Yeah.
so yeah, that's very exciting. Um yeah, I mean yeah, congrats on that. I'm excited to see where that goes. What do you like global at home, would you say?
I say like around like 5.9 to like actually no, probably like around like anywhere from 5.7 to like 6.1
Okay.
at home. Yeah.
Okay. That's actually pretty tight. That's a really tight range. So that means that you're pretty consistent, at least at home. Of course, like doing it in competition
Yeah, at
is
home.
very different.
At home it's like without nerves.
Hmm.
So like yeah, with nerves then like it might be like slower, but like not by like too much. Like I'm trying to like decrease that value. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. And a lot of it sometimes comes down to not necessarily making your good solves even better, but it's making the really bad solves just a little bit better. Like, instead of getting like eights, like if those eights become sevens, then all of a sudden your global moves up quite a lot too.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, that's awesome. It's good to hear. Um, one thing I wanted to ask also is like, yeah, do you do other events? I mean, you have a bunch of events on your profile, but like apart from 3x3, what would you say is your next favorite event?
I can't really decide between 4x4 on one hand, but
Mm,
like I did get a 9.3 in one hand, which is like very crazy. So
nice.
like probably one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do the same like types of solutions OH, or do you do like any different algs or different methodologies?
Are there still like normal OH with like 3x3, just like 3x3? Like I just feel like the same solution. I just feel like very creative during OH. Cause like if I
Mm,
have like a 50 move solution and I have like a decent TPS, like let's just say like 5, then
mm-hmm.
like I have a 10.
Right.
But like when my solutions are bad, then like yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's like bringing the move count down more than just like turning faster.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Outside of cubing, like what are like some of your other do you have like other hobbies, other things you like to do? Like do you play any
Oh yeah,
sports or
I'd like
anything?
to like I used to like I mean I roller skate, I roller
Oh, okay.
skate, I play chess and like play games and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um what when did you get into chess? Are you like really good at chess?
Like I don't have like high rating. It's just like around like 1,800. But like I'm not like that good. But like it is a decent rating. So like
I
yeah.
think that's pretty good. Like especially for I don't know like how good like, kids are, but I think for an adult like 1800 is pretty good.
Yeah, I
So
mean it is pretty decent.
yeah, no, that's awesome. Do you go to like chess tournaments and things also?
No, like I have a friend who's like very good at chess. He goes to tournaments, but like
Mm.
I've never been to one.
Okay. Okay. Would you want to go to one? Do you think it would be fun?
If I had to pick from like a chess tournament and a cubing, probably a cubing tournament. But like
Mm.
if I can, I will probably go to one.
Okay. Yeah, totally. Um what do you think makes cubing like fun? Like what makes cubing different than chess?
Cause like in a cube, there's like more than 43 quintillion like scrambles you can have. So like basically in your lifetime, like it's literally like impossible to have the same scramble twice
Mhm.
in like your entire lifetime. So like yeah, it's just very fun. And like every time you break your record, you just like wanna like break it again and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Cubing is I like that, especially with smart cubes. You can just like pick up a cube and you can just like continue to do like practice forever. I have not done a lot of 3x3 practice until I got the smart cube, and then now it's like fun. It's like a new kind of almost like a toy to play with. Um, okay, cool. Um, do you have like anyone in cubing who's like your inspiration, someone you look up to, or someone who like you're like this person is really cool in cubing?
Probably like Maddie, cause he's like we're both color neutral, as I
Mm-hmm.
said earlier, and like we're both like like we both have like good solutions,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like he has like better TPS and turning. So like I'm trying to like get like closer to like his level.
Yeah, yeah. For what it's worth, I think it's hard to improve. Like improving solutions is feels like it's hard because it's like you have to study almost. But improving TPS is like sometimes if you just practice, you can improve your TPS. What Maddie is really good at, I feel, is he has like no pauses between like especially between OLL and PLL. It just looks like he's doing like one algorithm for the whole thing,
Yeah,
which
I should
is
try to do that.
yeah, it's really impressive. And especially when he got the North American record average, he also like knows like full VLS also, which was very exciting to see him use. Yeah, that's super cool. Do you have any like tips for anyone who's like, we're gonna put this on the YouTube channel. People are gonna like, um, people who like are slower are probably also gonna watch this. Do you have any tips for anyone who's like learning how to solve a cube or wants to get faster?
Like if you just like started cubing, like you should like memorize the algorithms and CFOP, just like the O and PO. And for F2O, you should like look at the algorithms, but like don't memorize it because like you should make like your own solutions to solve the pairs. And like if you're like around like 10 seconds you should like try to like plan like one pair or like just like plan one pair so like you won't stop that much, especially during cross and first pair. But if you're like around like 7 seconds, then yeah, I don't really have a lot of tips. Probably just like practice your look ahead and stuff because like that's what I did.
Yeah, those are very good tips. I'm a 12-second solver, so I'm gonna use some of your tips in order to get a little bit faster. Okay, awesome. Well, I think we basically covered everything I wanted to talk about. Is there anything you wanted to that you wanted to discuss, Zuri? Like any last words to the audience?
Enjoy cubing, guys.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we hope everyone will enjoy speed cubing. Thanks so much, Zuri, for coming on. If you like Zuri, he's gonna be one of the featured competitors at Western Championship this year. It will be we're gonna broadcast the final 2 days. And at the end, we're gonna have head-to-head finals where I think Zuri will easily make the head-to-head finals. He's very, very, very talented. But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna sign off. So thanks everyone. And yeah, bye bye.